For more than 20 years, Alpha Omega Miracle Home has provided new beginnings for women and children.
So in the very beginning, before the seniors and before the residential program even existed, there was a maternity home. And the maternity home had the parents, so they had house parents, and then if they had any children or pets, then they would come along as well. And so out in the Hastings property, when I was there were the foster parents or the house parents, as well as their daughter.
Today, they continue to share a place to start, a place to breathe, and a place to grow.
They had a safe and stable environment for me to live in, a house, a home to raise my daughter in. The phases of the program are literally designed to help you get back on your feet again, like establish a job and a bank account and a savings. To also grow like spiritually, physically, emotionally, like they offer counseling, and they have groups, they have life skills classes, parenting classes.
Wow, and they provided for it through donors, dentist appointments, my doctor's appointments.
That was another big thing, transportation. When I came, I didn't have any. Now I just bought a vehicle through their program that they have as well.
Together, in one safe and supportive environment, these women form family bonds, find common purpose, and help each other through the transition from homelessness to hopefulness.
So I think the integration that Alpha Omega has now between the elderly and then the young mothers, I think that it is a phenomenal idea. There's a song that I always think of every time I think of Alpha Omega, and the lyrics say, if young people would talk to old people, it would make us a better people. And so for me, I feel like that entire concept is iron sharpening iron.
I think it works because the older women can really minister into their lives. We've been there, we've done that.
Oh, I just love the women. I love the girls, I love the babies, I love the interaction. I like watching us as women take care of each other, and we make sure the babies are good, are okay, and they're, well and healthy. It's just a wonderful environment. I mean, it's give me so much purpose. It's just so important.
And I try to help them every way I can and do for them what I can. It's like I've been a mother to them and like a grandmother to the babies and them.
We came in broken, and you just need somebody to always be there for you. And as a roommate, they are. And they have the ability to show up for you when you need and hold you accountable, and it just works really well.
A few years ago, I remember praying, and I didn't pray it constantly, but God hears everything. And I prayed, Lord, I just want to grab a hold of some young person and tell them everything I know that you've done for me in my life. And it's happening now.
From one woman's experience and one inspired idea, Alpha Omega Miracle Home continues to provide shelter, community support, and love.
Alpha Omega is either, sowing a seed, they're watering it, or they're actually seeing the harvest, which I think puts them beyond any other program because they're focusing on that whole trichotomy of man, right? The spirit, soul, and body. That they're not just focused on meeting your need for the day, but they're focused on meeting your needs that last into eternity.
It's very well thought out. Everything works perfectly to make it possible to grow. The person who comes in has to want it. Some people just aren't ready, but those who are, it makes like an amazing difference in their life.
It helps me out a lot. So I'm not saying bored or I'm not let down or anything like that. And I'm up and I'm happy and I love it.
Who I am now versus who I was before I came here are just two completely different people. They're changing lives, saving lives, and I'm not just saying that. I mean this from like the bottom of my heart. Like, completely saved my life, literally.
It makes you feel very worthy, very loved, very respected.
They want to do the right thing and they want to appreciate you and care about you, and it makes you want to do the same thing. It makes your heart feel that way, the way their heart feels towards you.
If I have like a problem at nighttime or anything, I can always rely on them to answer the phone for me. You know, and when I came here, I never had people tell me, you know, you're smart, you're gonna be someone, and just be supportive of me.
One of the main things that I appreciate about being at Alpha Omega is there's no fear. My life was full of fear before, and I have no fear. I feel so safe.
I just feel like having all the support with them enabled me to, like, it opened doors like I just didn't even think were possible before. And I'm just so grateful.
Generations of lives directly through your seed sown. You have an opportunity to change lives.
Helping mothers, children, and senior women grow through new beginnings. Become part of the miracle.